Spirituality, meaning the spirit, which is something you can't see, right? Your actual spirit. And rather it being about that spirit, which you can't see, or what's inside of you as a human being, which no one can really see. It's made to be all about the appearances, yet again, and how you look on the outside rather than what's inside of you. And just like all these other religions who also judge based on appearances, right? Because you have to look a certain way in order for you to be accepted in the first place. Like you can't go pray in a mosque or in a church without the right clothes. And it's not even just our appearances as well, is the way we pray, is the way we connect. And every single one of those groups has its very own way of praying to God, right? Or to the spirit, or to even Mother Earth, whatever it is. Those certain practices and certain prayers and certain things and rituals you have to follow in order for you to become a spiritual person, which is not correct, because we thought spirituality was about what's inside of you, right? We thought spirituality is all about not judging anyone as well, and not looking differently at anyone just because they choose to do things differently. I thought spirituality was about the freedom of choice and actually designing something for you, or customizing something just for you that suits only you, which you can follow without having to follow anyone else's practices or beliefs, right? Because even spirituality is literally someone else's thoughts and beliefs that people have turned into a religion. It's just like how Buddhism started, for example. A man had an idea, and then people really liked that idea and then started following that idea, and then it became a religion, and it became an actual group now called Buddhism, where people can practice Buddhism. And this was the exact reason why I got up and left my own born religion, to be honest, after a lot of research and a lot of thinking. It just didn't make any sense to me, and spirituality is also not making any sense to me. And I personally think if spirituality was a thing, then it should be something that is custom made for you, that you sort of design for yourself the way you think things should be. I personally believe this is probably how religion started in the first place, to be honest. It started off just like how Buddhism started, right? It was just one man's idea, one man's thought about life, about existence, his set of beliefs and what he believes in, and then people ended up really liking that idea, and then it became a thing. It became a religion or a faith or a group people follow to feel better about things in life generally. But I also used to always think, do we really as humans really need to believe in something in order for us to feel worthy of just existing? Do we have to actually believe in something? Like, isn't just existence just enough? And for us to be here and observe and explore and breathe, and is that not enough? And I also believe that when you design things like that, where there's certain practices you have to do and certain things you have to believe in and certain things you must do in order for you to achieve the absolute enlightenment in life, I don't personally think that helps anyone really, other than just put people off and push people away. Because this is exactly why we as people who have been in religious traumas before, and this is probably why the reason why we all run into spirituality, right? Because they all advertise this absolute acceptance and non-judgment and stuff, and we sort of run away from our own religious traumas into something more peaceful, more beautiful, more all about love and acceptance and all that bullshit. But what we tend to find out in the end is that it's all just one big lie, and there's nothing in life such as acceptance and non-judgment. And because even those people who claim spirituality judge everyone around them who is in their eyes non-spiritual or isn't spiritual enough. We all literally do it to each other, whether we realize it or we don't. And this is why, for a girl like me, who was born into Islam and who was never convinced by it my whole life, I was just in it because I just had no other option until I actually had the courage to, when I felt safe enough to leave, to actually leave. And after running away from a world of no acceptance and absolute judgment and hate on women, I actually thought I would find this peace and love in those communities. To my surprise though, it was just the same shit under a different label. And this is why now in this point in my life I'm actually realizing that there's nothing such as no judgment, even if people claim it. There's nothing such as absolute peace and bliss, and even if people claim it. There's nothing such as acceptance, even if people claim it, right? Because we're all hypocrites at the end of the day. It's the same case with every other religion that claims all that bullshit that they promise people if they were to convert and stuff, and it's all one big lie. And the same way Christians and Muslims try to convert people to their religion, right, because they want to save the world and save everyone from hell. Spiritual people are doing the same thing, whether if they realize it or not, by judging the whole world and thinking that the whole world needs enlightenment. This is why mankind are the biggest hypocrites to ever exist on this planet. We claim no judgment and all this bullshit, when in reality we are the biggest judgmental hypocrites to ever exist on this planet. We are the most judgmental, non-judgmental society in the world. We are the most accepting, non-accepting community in the world. We run away from spiritual traumas and religious traumas into the world of spirituality, where we think we're changing the world, when in reality we're creating more traumas around everyone without even realizing it. Because spirituality, unfortunately, and just like everything else and every other religious group, has turned into something that's just all about appearances. And this is why the whole spirit thing is bullshit as well. And this is why I've never believed in the term spirituality to begin with, because they all claim it, man. They all claim this pure innocent spirit where you can't see what's inside of me, but all you're doing is going around judging people who don't look like you, who don't do the things you do, or maybe who don't even believe in the things you believe in. The world will be a better place when we stop putting our 2p in. That's when it'll be a better place, when we stop caring, when we stop judging, when we stop looking down on other people, when we stop focusing on other people. These days, man, if you're not meditating or affirming or positively thinking, then you definitely need help and you need enlightenment. We make it all about the image yet again, your outside image, what you do, and the things you believe in, and what you wear as well these days, rather than what's inside of you. They claim that spirituality is about what's inside of you, when in reality it's everything you do, your whole image. This is why enlightenment is a trap. It's honestly the biggest trap to ever exist in humans and mankind and humanity. Because that's what it is, man. It just makes you focus on other people rather than focus on yourself, right? Because when you find that enlightenment and start to affirm and journal and meditate and affirm and positively think and do all these good things, you just want to go tell the whole world about it, right? You can't even believe that no one knows these things. Like, what the fuck? Like, how am I the only one that's doing this? Why is not the whole world doing it? Imagine the whole world did it. Oh my god. But that, my friend, is the biggest fucking trap. Because what we all need to remember as human beings is that every single one of us, where we are right now in life, we're right exactly where we are. We don't need anyone's help. And this is why, exactly why, the reason why when you go give someone advice, yeah, their life don't change, because the advice you give someone else may not necessarily work for them, right? Because they're on a completely different journey and experience to yours. So it's not going to be the same, and the same advices may not work for them because they're not quite there yet. And I'll be completely honest as well, some people literally deserve where they are right now in life and deserve everything that's happening to them because they've created it, right? So why go and try and help someone when they've created their life they're living up to this point? And it's not even a case of people don't know about spirituality and they don't know that they can change their life around. It's not that, man, because everyone where they are in life right now, they're perfect where they are. When they're ready, right, they're going to then get up and go search for those things. They're not going to wait for them to come to them, because this is exactly what happens. Like, when you actually start changing what's inside of you, your reality starts to change. So whatever you're searching for, whatever you're looking for, you're going to find in that journey. But it's all about time. This is why we can never rush someone's healing process. We can never magically make someone heal overnight or anything. Everyone just simply does it in their own time, man. In the same way you've been on a journey and you've taken your time until you found those things and stuff. Everyone around you is just the same. This is why I don't believe in helping anyone. I don't believe in saving anyone. I don't believe in advising anyone, especially when they're given unsolicited advice as well. Unwanted advice. I didn't even ask for this. I didn't even ask for anyone's help. but things are just being thrown on you and pushed on you. And this is exactly what pushes people away and what puts people off religion and things like that in general, even when those things claim peace and love and all that bullshit. I left my religion because it was all made out to be all about the image. I personally never really understood that, because ever since I was a child, I just saw everyone around me as a hypocrite, to be fair. They preach things that they don't even practice themselves. And this is why image is dangerous, and this is why I've always believed that our bodies are just costumes. Literally just costumes, and then we even add more costumes on them by wearing even extra costumes to make people think that we're God's people. It's just like what Muslims and Christians do, and the things they wear to prove that I'm a God's man or I'm a God's woman and I'm a good woman. But what we don't realize is that those same people that dress in godly clothes and are in God's way, they're the most judgmental, hateful people in the world. They backbite, they chat shit about other people, they cause a lot of problems, they hurt people. And I would always sit there as a child and even now as an adult and observe those people and just think, wow, like, you all claim to be God's people, and this is the problem, is that they all claim to be good people just because of the image, right? When in reality they're all shitty people who harm a lot of people around them and who cause a lot of harm in the world rather than do good. That's why I believe religion or any sort of faithful spiritual groups like that are literally designed to make you focus on other people rather than focus on yourself, and make you forget the original mission, right? What you actually came here for is to better you and pour all that knowledge and wisdom into you and focus on you, because real growth starts when you focus on you and stop focusing on what other people are doing. Why do you care so much about someone else's POV? I don't get it. Why do you care so much about someone else's reality? If yours is amazing, if your own POV is fucking amazing and your reality is fucking amazing, then why do you care about someone else's reality? Why do you care about someone else's fucking POV? Let them. This is what I mean. Some people in life deserve where they are. You don't need to help them. It's not your job to save them or help them or be their fucking superhero. It's their job. The same way you figured it out for yourself, it's also their job in life, their mission in life, to figure it out for themselves too. It's not your job to enlighten anyone. Yes, enlightenment is the biggest fucking trap. Focus on you, bitch. I literally can't believe it still looks this fucking pretty. It's still very green. It's still very, very, very green. I just can't believe how this summer and / autumn has really taken its time. It's literally Halloween today. It's the 31st today. And it literally looks like this. It's still so green. It's like we're still in spring and the sun is out and the weather is beautiful and it's warm and I don't even need a jacket. Life is good, baby. It's just simple things like that in life, man, that just give you so much joy and just coziness. And I can't believe this is all mine. I'm literally the only person here as well. That's the beauty of it, is that this is all just for me. This is all just mine. What? Thank you.